So what the script, what the story is going to be about, okay? Well, my original plan was a whole different thing. I was going to make a script about how my coach was murdered and why he was murdered. I made actually a part fictional story, part true story about that. And that took me in a different direction after I started working the clubs in Mexico, because I started to find out kind of exactly why it happened and who was involved and all these other type of things. So I ended up not finishing it. That said, this script is going to be about the fight that I had here in the Netherlands, where I actually knocked out 3 people. And this is also the reason for my first arrest in Holland. So I have plenty of evidence also of this story. It's not just a made up story. You know, it's a true story. And basically there's 3 versions to the story, which is how the script's going to be written. In the beginning, I'm going to talk about, how and what techniques I used and how I trained in order to knock out people in sparring and in kickboxing, because that's ultimately how I was offered my first job as a bouncer here in the Netherlands. Kind of similar to Mexico. Mexico was after MMA tournament. And, here it was after knocking a few people out and after they found out that I was a bouncer in Mexico. But anyways, that night I knocked out 3 people, and there's 3 versions of the story. The first version is what they told the cops. The second version is what I told the cops. And the third version is the actual truth, which, I will lay down the actual truth at the very end of the script, at the very end of the story. So that's it, guys. And I'll keep you guys updated how the writing goes.